Hello. I would like to welcome you to Divine Source Connections. New Moon in Libra. Well, yes, New Moon in Libra. Lost my mind for a second. This is Earth Elements Moonology reading for September 25th. For all of Earth Elements, signs would be all of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. All for the Earth element. Earth is the basis of our existence and materialization of our desires, but it is the stuff that's unmovable. Needing air for balance, lacking earth makes finding grounding difficult. Earth signs value material things and hard work, making plans and putting them into action. People with this might spend years following habits that don't make them feel happy, neglecting intelligence and creativity. Earth's challenge is to recognize something as fast, unstable, and transparent as air. Unbalanced earthlings must change routines and stop questioning their decisions. They should take coffee breaks, walk aimlessly, socialize. They need people who change places and ambitions. Their best exercise is spontaneous dance with a relaxed partner. You ask us the difference between the sun versus the moon in these moonology readings. Well, the sun indicates our core self, while the moon sign represents our inner self. The sun sign governs our basic identity, whereas the moon sign governs our emotions. The sun sign shows you who you are at all times, while the moon sign represents who you are in private. You might have a strong need for balance and harmony now. You probably desire to keep things nice rather than to venture into fundamental questions in order to not disturb the peace. You must learn to share your good and bad feelings. Do not be afraid of who you really are despite what is expected of you. The first sign represents, the first card represents what's rising up in you. And the second card represents this present moment and what the new moon is trying to illuminate for you at this time, bring to light. This reading is for Earth elements. I'll be posting videos on YouTube later for all the other elements for the Moonology readings. So if your sign is not Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, I will be posting fire, air, and water and aether readings on my YouTube channel, Divine Source Connection. This is really aimed towards birthdays this month, or Taurus or Capricorn, the earth element. The third card represents near future trends, near future manifestations based on your current vibrational transmissions of the thoughts that you've been thinking and the thoughts that you're thinking in this present moment, and where you've been giving your airtime. Wherever you've been spending your time is what you're manifesting. It's the fixed moon. So let's start with this. The first card, it says, your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need a practical plan. Sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by focusing your attention on what you want. By noticing the wanted end of the stick. The wanted end of every subject is a stick. And every stick has two sides, wanted and unwanted. Which end of the stick are you focused on? You're manifesting. Every thought has a vibrational transmission. Every thought has a vibrational signature. Where are you giving your airtime? What are you manifesting? You need to find balance. You need to imagine. You need to expect it into being. Welcome it. You need to take balance with down-to-earth steps towards your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making like a list of bullet points of positive aspects. Making a list of positive aspects. About how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a chance of financial fortune depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. You can expect it you can manifest it through expectation. Write down 10 things that you know that are wonderful about yourself. Your fortune depends on both your past actions and what you're expecting. Laziness could explain your current situation. If so, change that and own it. Chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. Actually, you don't chase a dream. You have to become the dream. You become the dream, and you will attract the experiences that back up your dream, that point, that shift, that nudge you into place. It's a tuning. It's all about tuning. Jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity. You have to be happy for others. You always have to be happy for others. There's always something for you to be grateful for. There's always something that you can find. Gratitude is a vibration. You don't want to have conditional gratitude. That means that you're grateful because of a particular condition. That's like conditional love. That's like jumping through hoops. It's a vibration. Gratitude is a vibration, like appreciation. More exercise is called for. The full moon in Taurus is the time to get back to the earth, to get grounded, to work through any negative feelings you've been dealing with, and to find a balance between being passionate and being overly intense. Money issues may come to head at this time of the full moon in Taurus, but you can take this card as a sign to pay more attention to your cash flow, no matter when you draw this card. And that was, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. This is your present moment, your present energy, right now, right now, right now. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. So it's what the new moon is trying to illuminate, to bring to light in your life at this time. It could be a situation. It could be a goal. It could be many things. Many things. You know what it is. There's a new start coming in your private life. Something is rising up in connection with the people and places you hold dearest. This can be to do with a member of your family, a flatmate, or a moving house. If you're hoping to move towards or forward with someone special in your private life, this card comes to you as a message that you can do it. If you've been neglecting your family, it's time to reconnect. If you've been neglecting yourself, you need to take better care of yourself, nurture yourself. If you're insecure, that's something for you to work on now. Doing so could bring your heart's desires to become more secure, more grounded, more in a place of knowing, in a place of faith, and a place of just be, a place to just be and allow. You have to allow in a state of no thought. Let someone get a bit closer to you. A new cycle is starting for a child or for children. It's time to renew your goals. Have they changed? They're always changing. They're always expanding, growing, shifting, expanding, shifting, growing. You gain more clarity. You shift. There's nothing wrong. Nothing serious going on here. Meditation will help you to banish your insecurities. Right. Spending time near water. I love that I have water playing in the background. I think it's pretty cool. Anyway. Spending time near water will bring you peace and bring the answers. It brings clarity. The new moon in Cancer can be a super emotional time. The moon is all about emotions, and Cancer is a water sign and also very emotional. Saying that the moon is very happy in this sign of Cancer is one of her two home signs along with Taurus. So whenever you pull it, this card suggests that whatever happens next will be in your favor. It's especially positive for family members. I like this reading. I always like them. This is near future trends, outcome of your situation. I call it near manifestations, near future manifestations, and it's all based on the energy, this past energy, and your energy right now, your current energy is dictating. So this could always change, because you could choose to look at the other end of a stick, or you could choose to continue in the direction where your engines are going, if you like where they're going, but you can always change them. It says, hold your vision, fixed moon. Hold your vision. There are two main possibilities with this card. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation that you're in. The second is very different interpretation, is that something is stuck. Something that's stuck that could be referring to the situation you're asking about. If that's the case, you have to think about what you can do to grease the wheel so the events can move forward. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great, because If so, you're the only one that can change. There is a solution. Stop digging your heels in. Be the one to break the deadlock. With two interpretations for this card, it's up to you to decide whatever's going on and whichever applies to you. This offers up a chance for some self-reflection. Just say yes. Say the word a lot and see how it feels. Say yes to joy. You know. Say yes to joy. No matter what. You know. Not for any other reason than it just feels good. If you can just shift into that without any attachment to something that you can look at and calibrate to, or sometimes you can't look at beautiful things. Sometimes the life that you dream of isn't the life you're living. So rather than looking at what you have, sometimes you can look towards what you want. And it's two different vibrations. If you like what you have, keep looking at it. Staying power, faith, or patience are needed. Someone needs to back down. Avoid stagnation. A personal or professional relationship will be enduring. In astrology, there are 3 quadruplicities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. The fixed signs can be stubborn, so anything that's just starting as you draw this card may be long-lasting. We each have all the star signs in our chart. It's just the way the astrological wheel works. So there's no judgment when we say that while it's admirable how much staying power a fixed sign has, they can be obstinate. I hope you really got something out of that. I want to do a wild animal spirit reading too. The past and the present and the future. But these are kind of energies, kind of personalities. Imagine each one with a personality. And imagine you have already been every one of them. You've already had influence of all the animals, because you're connected to everything. Everything's connected to you. There's been times in your life when you were a nightingale. There was times in your life where you were a turtle, where you were an earthworm. Sometimes you had dragon energy pulsing through your veins. Oh, you can feel when the hair pops up on your arm. You can feel the dragon energy, yes. The horse, the elk. We've been all of them. And in different times of our lives, or focus, different times in our focus, different memory cells of ourself, our past selves, and our now selves, and our future selves are all now. They're all now. Past self is the basis of where we're going to start right now. It's called the Cosmic Egg. This is a special card. I love it. It makes, yes, the hair pop up. Let me tell you about the Cosmic Egg. It's completion, harmony, the infinite within the infinite. The Cosmic Egg is the final card in the journey of the Animal Spirit deck. Isn't that awesome? Your first card is the final card in the deck. which leads me to believe that you're in an advanced place. That you're in an advanced place. It's divine time that you hear this. Everything's divine time. It represents the unfolding of the cosmic consciousness. This state emerges after we have tread the path for quite some time, and through self-effort and grace, we experience self-realization, a sense of contentment and oneness. Spontaneity arises within us, and the veils of our own limiting beliefs are lifted. When you enter that state of allowing, you close your eyes, you listen. Stop thought and listen. And enter a state of allowing. So you're able to receive. You have to stop thought, all thought, and listen. The state emerges after we have tread the path for quite some time, and through self-effort and grace, we experience self-realization, a sense of commitment, contentment, and oneness. When the essence of the cosmic egg has not been activated, we may feel as if we will never get there, or that we travel alone, disconnected from others. Even if our encounter with this card is brief, appearing as a momentary glimmer or a flash of interconnectedness, its potent energy stays within us. The cosmic egg is a remedy for the fragmentation of modern life. It's through the power of this card that we are reminded of the contract that was written at the beginning. We hold on to the life, and the life holds on to us. The journey is complete, but it does not end. Yes. It never ends. You can't get it done. You can't get it wrong. Can't get it done. You can't get it wrong. Nothing serious going on. Your present energy, your now, your present moment, where you are now, because of the cosmic egg, because of the new moon in Cancer, you know where you are. You know where you are. The peacock energy is ruling your present moment. Your now. Your now. Your inner beauty, your compassion, the assimilator of anything, a manifester. The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outward indefinitely. Yes, like a vibration. Beauty is a vibration, like love, like light, compassion, gratitude, appreciation, amazement, astonishment. They all have vibrational transmissions. They harmonize with one another. They harmonize. They are one. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. When in balance, you're confident and kind. When you're out of balance, you can't digest situations. If y'all enjoying this reading, just type yes, so I know you're enjoying. To bring it to balance, you need to meditate on the navel, your emotions, right? Your sacral, and your root. The third card is the Lion. I would say the Lion is like you're becoming. You're like coming out of a cocoon. You're becoming, but see, you're always becoming. You're always becoming. You're always more. You're always expanding. The lion, patient, regal, a complete master. Sounds like someone who can stay in their alignment. The lion is a master of the fire element and the living mascot of self-transformation. A lion personality dictates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all but known intimately by few. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof. Yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our guest begins. When in balance, the epitome of peace and strength. When out of balance, you're withdrawn and you're too serious. To bring into balance, daily meditation, friendship, connection, human connection. I love my law of attraction readings. I don't know if you've ever heard of law of attraction. Everything that I do has the law of attraction. Everything's connected to the law of attraction. To creating your own reality. To manifesting on purpose, deliberate manifestation. You're always manifesting. You're always thinking. You're always transmitting. It's always received. It's always answered. Why haven't you gotten what you've asked for? These are Moonology cards. I don't think I told you. Probably not. They're Moonology cards by Yasmin Boland. If you go to my shop on Divine Source Connection on Facebook, you can click a link if you're interested in these. And I'll also put one on the bottom of the video on YouTube. There'll be like a little link. Anyway, I love these cards. Love them, love them. I do readings for new moon, full moon, and that's really the two I do. But you can do, there's other readings. And these are Wild Animal Spirit. Oh my God, I love them so much. They're so beautiful. I've also got a link for these cards in my shop also on Divine Source Connection on Facebook on my shop under Oracles. There's all different kinds of things in my shop. A lot of singing bowls, instruments, tuning forks, all kinds of fun stuff. Stuff that I love. And these are my Asking It Is Given from Esther Hicks. Oh my God, I love her so much. She's awesome. I love to share these. Why haven't you gotten what you've asked for? Let's see. Whatever I can imagine, the universe can deliver. That's right.
So you're just like, well, why haven't I gotten this or that and the other? If you have the ability to imagine it or even to think about it, this universe has the ability and the resources to deliver it fully to you. For it is like a well-stocked kitchen with everything. It's vibration. The ingredients are vibration. Right? It's all vibrational. You're cooking with vibration. The vibration are your thoughts. You have a buffet of all these thoughts, right? And they're all vibrational. And you're cooking with your brain when it's on auto, when it's just running and running, and there's no one at the wheel. What are you thinking about? You are creating. Even when you have diarrhea of the brain, when you don't have hold of the wheel, you're creating. It's saying anything you can think or dream or ask, you got to believe it, then you'll see it. It's not see it to believe it. They lied. It's believe it, and then you'll see it. Believe it. Know it. Feel it. You have to know it. First, it starts with faith. With faith. And in your faith, you'll come to believe. You will come to believe, and then you will have a point that you know. And there's certain things you just know. Right? You have questions sometimes, you receive the answer. You receive it when you're not thinking. You see what happens when you stop thought? Yeah. The path of least resistance lights up. In my appreciation, I offer no resistance. That's right. In the vibration, the state of appreciation, when you're in a state of appreciation, there's no resistance. Sometimes gratitude, I always say, well, gratitude has this negative connotation to it, A lot of people are grateful for something that didn't go wrong or could have went wrong. That's not, it's grateful to be grateful. But, the appreciation doesn't have that attached to it. You see, there's no resistance in appreciating, But it can be appreciating a sky or a tree. But I've come to find that even in that state of appreciation, it's still conditional. You see, it's based on that tree or the sky. But what if you're just in a state of appreciation? Could you not just be in a state of appreciation without the tree? Can you look away from the tree but still have the same vibrational set point as when you calibrated to the tree without the tree? Oh, I didn't read the back. Appreciation and self-love are the most important aspects you could ever nurture. Yes, self-love. You have to love yourself. And joy has to be the most important thing. Because if you don't have joy, you don't have anything to give to anyone. Nothing. When you can shift into a state of joy, not just focus on a joyful thing like a kitten. It's a vibration. About 528 hertz. Appreciation of others and appreciation of yourself are the closest vibrational match to source energy. Yeah. Of anything that we have ever had to witness anywhere in this universe. Every reality has been focused by someone into being. You can look at anything long enough and find truth in it. You can look at anything long enough and find unwanted is a choice. It is two separate vibrational places to be. Where do you spend most of your time? You were taught to face reality before you knew that you were creating it. That's right. That means that if your reality is wonderful, face it. Face it, because you're going to create more of it. You're going to get more and more of the same reality that you're facing. That's why I said you can pivot to what you want. That's in your vortex of creation. It feels better over there. And you're creating from a place of joy. You have to be in joy first, and then you can create anything. You can have any thought and focus that energy, and it will grow. And it will amaze you. It will amaze you. It grows from every direction. You were taught to face reality before you knew you were creating reality. Do not face reality unless it is the reality you want to create. For any reality only exists because someone has focused it into being. Those statistics about your experiences and others are not about any hard and fast now reality. It's all done. It's all in the past. All the flavors chewed out of it. It's done. All your power is right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Be bold and make the first move. In my appreciation, I offer no resistance. You want me to tell you how to get what you want? I'm going to tell you how you can get whatever it is you've been asking for. This is a reading for earth elements. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This was a Moonology reading. I did a wild animal spirit. I've done some of Esther Hicks, Asking is Given, Oracle. And these are the vortex, getting into the vortex. Awesome, awesome cards too. Also, I have them in my shop. And I'll have a link below. Oh, I love it. I can get from unwanted to wanted relationship. Yes, I can get from an unwanted to a wanted relationship. Every relationship is a stick. And there's two ends. Every subject, every person, everything is a dot. Everything is a dot. Every time, every moment. I look at everything as a dot. And you collect dots. And over time, a grid lights up. The dots light up and creates an image. And then you have a knowing. You have a knowing. It makes sense. How you get from an unwanted relationship to a wanted relationship is not necessarily leaving the relationship. It's sometimes looking at the other end of the stick. Activate that end, the wanted. You know, the part that makes them fabulous. You know, the part that made you fall in love. The part that makes them so special. That side, if you activate that side, and not look at the unwanted, it will begin to grow in a different direction. But if you're constantly activating the unwanted end of the stick in any subject or any person, when you activate that unwanted end, you put your focus, your attention to that end of the stick, causes that end to grow, because you're asking through your attention, not with your words, but through your focus. When we look at things through it with our eyes, and we're humans humaning, and we translate our vibrations through our sight and our touch and our ears. We're translating vibration. It's all vibration. As you walk away from one unpleasant situation, the law of attraction will bring another one that feels very much like the same. Right. So you can't leave this situation that's unwanted and think that you're going to walk away and attract another relationship that's different from that, because there's something in your vibration that you have to change. Or when you leave, it's going to be different places, different faces. Different places, different faces. It's your vibration. It's something in you that you have to change. So by sticking with it, it allows you time to shift your perspective of who you are. What is it about my vibration that is attracting this? Is it expectation? Am I expecting this out of them? Makes sense when you say it like that. You can expect it. It is powerful. Expectation is a powerful vibration. Getting yourself feeling good before you take action is the best process. It says you cannot get... As you walk away from one unpleasant situation, the law of attraction will bring another one that feels very much like it, and usually quickly. You just cannot get here from there. You get to where you want to be, from the place of feeling better. You have to feel good first, and then you'll attract good situations. You can't say you're going to wait for a good situation to come along before you feel good. It doesn't work like that. You have to feel good, and then a good situation will come along. And then you're going to feel better. And you're feeling better, two more situations might come that might be really good. You know what I'm saying? And then when it gets really good, it gets really, really good. And then when it gets really good, it gets really, 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 really good. You know, but when it gets bad, it gets bad. And then it gets bad. And then it gets... You see, it's a vibration. But you can shift it at any point. You see. It doesn't have to fall apart around the corner. That was a lie. That was a lie. Who says? Who says? That might be for you, but not for me. There's nothing around the corner. Everything is fabulous, easy flowing, easy going, from one dot to the next, from the next logical step, the path of least resistance. Everything's always working out for me. How can it get any better than this? That's what you say. The universal law of attraction is managing my expansion. Yes, you're not in control of it. Your job is to feel good. Your job is just to feel good along the way. You see, you don't have to know where you're going. All you have to know is that it feels good. Right? The law of attraction is the universal manager of all vibrations, which expands to everything that exists through the universe. Yes, when your thinker's thinking, you're sending out signals like like beep, 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 or something crazy like that. You can't hear it with your own ear, but Source can. And he answers. If you're in alignment and in agreement with what Source knows to be true, and you become the vibration of it being done, the law says it must be so. And it is. The law of attraction is the universal manager of all vibrations. Source is the manager of all vibrations. Connects all the cooperative components. When you ask, it's done. And everything's lining up for you. It's going to be right place, right time. Right place, right time. Right place, right time. These are awesome well-being cards. I don't know if you've ever seen them. The Teachings of Abraham. Well-being. People want to see what cards I'm using. I love them. I love them. I really do. I think I said that about her other cards. I love all her cards. This is for Earth elements. Earth elements, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's for you. Happy birthday. These readings, I'm going to do them until January. And then I'll be doing a few here and there. But all of the paid readings and the services, they'll start being paid. Everything will be paid next year. My sound baths. I'll have a lot of stuff for free because I want people to enjoy it, and it's very healing. I want everyone to benefit, but I also have sound baths that are paid events. So I hope you're all interested in coming to some of those. It's all about healing ourselves and finding a place of joy. Not finding. Becoming joy itself. Becoming joy itself. There is nothing for me to guard against. Right. Everything's always working out for you. Everything's always working out for me. You exist in a place of absolute well-being. You do. Unless you think thoughts that don't feel good. When you start to do that, you start to separate from what Source knows to be true. You start to create the gap, and you start to feel, the wider the gap, the worse you feel. Be the evidence to give others the reason to believe that all can be well. You can choose wellness. You can choose it because it's there. It's your it's the next logical step for your cells. Your cells know. It's not your business. You are well. Wellness. Unless you think thoughts that separate you from wellness. Wellness is on the other end of the stick, you see. Addiction is on one side of the stick. And on the other end is joy, freedom, independence, stability, love, connection, worthiness. It is my dominant intent to look for what I want to see. That's right, I can choose which end of the stick. Consciously choose which end of the stick I would like to activate. When you say activate, you're actually activating. You're activating the end of the stick with your word, with the vibration of your voice. And you're asking from your heart center. And you have a sense of knowing in the mind. Is my dominant intent to look for what I want to see? That's right. And you can do that with people. Do segment intending and look for wanted in whatever relationship, whatever person you have to engage with. And anytime you feel like they're starting to paddle upstream, you're in control of your thought and your joy. Don't join them in their upstream battle. Stay in your vibration. Stay true to you. Don't calibrate to your friend. Stay true to you. The universe knows me and the universe adores me. That's right. He knows what you mean, not what you say. The universe knows and adores you. Because the universe sees your perfection and your wellness, your expansion, your being. If you allow it, you will feel the love that flows to you and through you. You are always seen, you're always understood, and you are always loved. I think these are just wonderful. And this is the last part of the reading I'm going to do. It has to do with health. So if any of you are interested in this health reading, you can keep watching, and if not, you can click off. This has to do with health, well-being. It could be your physical. We can do emotional. Where do I want to direct it? Well, spiritual, physical, mind, body, health, even relationships, health in every area, wellness. Let's see let me do this one. Ooh, I love this. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh. You know what? I want to pick a couple extra because I do. Because I want to. How about it? Okay. Enough's enough. I gotta stop because I got 5 more to do on YouTube. Okay, this is so exciting. Very exciting. I love giving good readings. I can focus on my physical well-being. Yes, it's very easy. Any part of your body that's well. It can be your hand. It can be your foot. It can be your legs. Your mind. Your fingers. Your clarity. Your stability. Your connection with yourself. With the you and the you. When you're focused on well-being, that's all there is. It is not attention to lack of wellness that makes you sick. It is the attention to the lack of many things. Chronic attention to unwanted things holds you in a place of disallowing. It pulls your cork underwater. You see, you can't breathe. When you do that, you pull your cork underwater. Whenever you think a thought that doesn't feel good, you pull your cork underwater. You just want to let go and let it float to the top. Just let it be, right? Close your eyes and it's just a wide darkness with no limits, no borders, just nothing. And you can even put a web in there if you want to, a web of light that's just interconnected like honeycombs, webs that stretch out forever. It's just ever and ever, all connected, and like energy is all. We all connect to this web, and the energy just flows through it. It's like we're towers of energy that connects to this web, this web of energy. When you focus on your wellness, There's no sickness in wellness. There's no chronic pain in wellness. Chronic attention to unwanted things holds you in a place of disallowing your physical well-being, as well as disallowing the solutions to other things you are focused upon. If you would focus your attention upon the experience of physical well-being as much as you focus upon the absence of it, not only would your recovery come quickly, but maintaining your physical well-being and balance would also be easy. Hope you got something out of that. Babies are thinking when they are born. What I was trying to say is, babies are thinking when they're born, just like us. But see, we can direct our thoughts. We're not babies anymore. You have to do more than just a mere baby can do, and just think, and just enough to get through each day. Think without thought. I mean, people often incorrectly assume that since the baby cannot speak, it could not be creating its own reality. But that is not the case. Even those that do not have language are not creating through words, but through thoughts, through vibration. You see, Source doesn't hear your words, he hears your thoughts. Hears what you mean. It has to do with your heart. Are you a feeler? Are you a person that doesn't feel much? Because a person who doesn't really feel much doesn't have any power. Can't manifest nothing. Not very fast. There's no power. There's no gas. There's no fuel. There's no emotion. There's no heart. There's no vibration. That's of the higher vibrational, of the higher kingdom, the kingdom of harmonizing, the light vibration. You can manifest a lot of crap in your life. I mean, it's a lower vibration. And if you're really having crappy thoughts, you can manifest a lot of crap really fast. And then your attention to all that crap, oh my God, you'll get an avalanche of crap. Or you could choose to look at everything that's working out. You know, there could be 5 things going on. Instead of choosing one thing that's not working out for you, you could focus on any of the other ones that are going well for you. And in your focus on what's going well for you, the other things would start to go well. It's the vibration of wellness, you see. And it doesn't matter where you focus that attention, where you become the wellness. It's the fact that you are well. The subject of money is really 2 subjects. The subject of money is really 2 subjects. Money, plenty of money, and 2, absence of money. Not nearly enough money. Often people assume that because they are speaking the words, I want more money, they are speaking positively about money. When you're feeling fear or discomfort as you speak, you are not speaking of the subject of money. You are speaking of the subject of not enough money. And the difference is very important. It's vibrational. When you're in a place of not enough money, you're also asking for money. It's happening at the same time. And if you're in a place of asking, you're not in a place of receiving. It's like being stuck in the problem. It's like being stuck in step 1. and not ever going into a state of allowing in order to receive. There's a process to it. And people get stuck in certain processes. And then people make it all about abundance, money, abundance, money. It's not about that. It's not really about that. That's not what Source is all about. It's not really about the money. It's not about the money. Abundance can mean freedom. Abundance can mean freedom of choices. Abundance can mean independence. Independence. All of that means abundance. Abundance of vibrational knowing. Abundance of connection to Source. Abundance of flow. Abundance of knowing. Abundance of joy. And in that state, abundance will come. All forms. It must. It's the law. It's the law. And it's not about the money, but it is about the abundance, you see. It's vibrational. It's vibrational. When you're feeling fear or discomfort as you speak, you're not speaking about the subject of money. You're speaking about the subject of not enough. And the difference is very important because the first subject brings money and the second holds it away. You can't receive when you're asking. When you're asking, they're two different they're two different places. It's like if you're gonna plant a garden, it kind of is like planting a garden when I want something. Or when I expect it into being, manifest it in place. And the joy of it, so much fun. It's a lot of fun. Especially when you're steering the ship. When you're steering the ship and it's deliberate. Yes, it's something you can be proud of. My life is as good as I allow it to be. Many people focus upon unwanted things with no deliberate attention to the emotional guidance within them. And then they try to compensate for their lackful thinking with physical action. And because of the misalignment of energy, they do not get results from their actions. So they try harder by offering more action, but still they do not improve. It's not about action. It's about thought, momentum of thought, going towards wanted. And it's about adding trains to that thought. But there comes a point where you just let the train go, you see. It's not just about adding trains going in that direction. There's a point where you let go. You let go of the train and you know that the train's just going to keep going, you see. And then you go do something else. You just go do something else. You don't worry about the train. It's not your business. It's not your business. It's not your business how or who or when. It's not your business. Source does all that. Those are the cooperative components that are all connected through the aether. It's all done. It's all taken care of. Welcome to the planet Earth. You are here to seek joy. That's why we're here. We're all here for joy. We're all here to feel good. And you don't need a reason to do it. You don't need a reason. You don't have to wait until you get over here. You don't have to wait until he gets over there. You don't have to wait until all the kids come home. You don't have to wait for all the you don't have. No, you can just be. Just do it because it's going to be a trend. I tell you, people are going to just start feeling joy for no reason. People are going to think the world's gone mad. They're going to say, "Why are you so happy?" I don't know, just am. Why are you always smiling? I don't know, just am. Do you always have to feel joy? Yes. I would say, is that a horrible price to pay? No. You can do it too. The law of attraction is responding to the ideas I imagine. Yes. And I have a knowing. I have a knowing. Because I've seen with my eyes. I've felt. I've seen, I've felt. I felt, then I saw. The reason more things do not change more quickly is because most people are giving their attention predominantly to what is. The news, what you're watching on television, your job, your family. That's all what is. We all have our own what is. My what is different from your what is. But you know what? There's a lot of emotion connected to the what is. You know? But there's also what it is that you would like. The things that you've asked for. You know? All the clarity that you've gained along the way. And you've changed your asking. You've added more details. And you've shaped the clay. And you changed, expanded. It's not change. It's expanded. You must look at beyond what is in order to feel good. It slows you down tremendously if you need to see evidence of something before you can believe it. It slows you down. You know, you can't wait to see it with your eyes. You have to know it. I'm saying it's a vibration. It's not something you just read and know. It's something you feel. It's something that you've been. It's just the way it is. You can change it. You know. It slows you down tremendously if you need to see evidence of something before you can believe it. But when you understand the law of attraction will respond to your imagined idea, right? Just imagine being on the beach. I know this is conditional stuff and we shouldn't have to imagine something beautiful to feel joy. I'm way past that kind of stuff. But you know what? I remember in the beginning, I used to just feel the sky and the tree. You know, I'd find natural things to look at, you know, that were not man-made, that were just there and something that I could connect with. And then it had to go beyond that because it couldn't just be about the tree. It was the essence of the tree. It was the vibrational connection to the tree. It was what I had become when I calibrated to the tree. And then you can take the tree away but still have that calibration. It's different points of within yourself. Anyway, I hope y'all have enjoyed this reading. I'm going to call it a night. Happy birthday, all y'all. Earth elements, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I hope y'all have enjoyed this reading. I'll have more readings on YouTube. I might spend this evening doing them. It is a new moon. And anyway, thanks so much for watching. Bye.